bringing educators into a room together and allowing them to collaborate. And it's training them. It's saying it's okay, let's practice this thing. Let's see how you feel about this. Let's talk this out. It's allowing us to work collaboratively as a group so no one has to feel alone.
This was kind of a rejuvenation.
I think when you have a group of eclectic educators like this, I think it's awesome to kind of come together, combine forces, discuss what's worked in education, what hasn't worked in education, and kind of build off of that to make our education great in the state of Michigan.
I think it's important if we're treated like the experts in education and our voice is heard.
Education in Michigan has been strangely political, and I think the more that we can get leaders in the same space who are innovative, who are open to radical change, it's less of the gatekeeping of information, but it more so puts it in the power of our hands.
I think a lot of times just in our world, society doesn't really view educators with as much respect as, nurses, doctors, and policemen, even though we're doing some of the same kind of work.
It's helped open up some doors and ideas for us so that we can do some things that are different for our district that could benefit our kids.
We live in a bubble. In the Sioux, definitely, and it's always good to network to see what else other people are doing and what other innovations are happening.
And we can learn from each other. Oh, that worked for you? Well, let me give it a whirl. And so you grow in your profession.
So bold, sustained leadership is about taking charge, saying what you mean, meaning what you say, operating in integrity, and sustain being here for the long haul.
So having this time to fellowship and know that we're not alone in this, it will help strengthen our network and make us individually stronger as well.
It is incredible to feel the energy in the room, a room full of superintendents, teacher leaders, teachers, all excellent in their craft, committed to kids, and working together at various levels to think about what changes we might bring forward as a state.
My big thing is telling these kids that education is your key to the future. And I don't want to just talk about it, I want to be about it as well. And so I also want to further my experience, gather as much knowledge as I can so that I can grow and be the best leader that I can for them.
I think there's always a need for educators to continue growing their profession. Learning from others is something that I really take a lot from, back to not only my school, but my community.
I walked in feeling like I'm among my people.
It's really nice coming back this weekend to connect with the other educators who I worked with last year. We kind of went through this process and became family, so it's good to see them again.
Every time I come into this space, I have people who challenge me, challenge my beliefs, give me new perspectives, and for me as an educator and a lifelong learner, that is something I highly value, and I think it is something that continues to help me to grow as a person, as an educator, and I can bring that back to my students.